It's a real serious problem that we are facing as a country, that our country, our government is failing to sustain teachers. Check, a teacher in 2018, with the same government, he was earning $520.
Yeah.
Moving down today, same government, nothing has changed. A teacher is earning $43.
That's really a pity.
And we check the infrastructure of our schools. If we were not lucky that our schools were built by missionaries back then, those are the schools which are still surviving right now. And old buildings which are built by missionaries, right? And a teacher is somebody who wants to have accommodation. I believe that it's not every teacher resides in the same city that he is working in. Some they travel, they commute.
Of course.
We are going to talk about this, the transport system, which is a failure again, right? Some, they need to stay where they are working, and you find out that a teacher will stay in a thatched hut, no electricity, no what. But before, in 90s there, a teacher was somebody who was respected.
Yes.
You would say, my father is a teacher. You'd be like, what? This person has access to loans, has access to everything, to healthcare, has access to everything. But right now, where are we?
And
Our teacher is only have access to $43.
The honor of knowledge of a teacher was there.
Of course.
But now a teacher is a despised individual. It's a despised profession.
It's a despised profession. Yeah.
No one wants to grow up and be a teacher because teachers don't get paid.
Of course.
There is no honor on them.
Well, then let's talk about the demands of the teachers, the current demands of the teachers.
The demand of a teacher is not enough, I think.
They,
For you to be here,
it's a teacher.
it's because of a teacher,
It's a
right?
teacher.
For the professor who is teaching me to be there,
Teacher.
came from a teacher. For the doctor to be there, came from a teacher. Our president, he's a lawyer. He has a degree in law, right? He came from a teacher. Even for you to get an honorary degree, PhD, Dr. Chiwenga, he came from a teacher. So everybody came from the hands of the teachers. And now if we try to politicize our teachers, I think we are getting it wrong. Because the demands of the teachers are not even high. It's just pay us.
Well, the current strike, they are striking for pay rise, and I think the estimated salary that they were getting is $100 per month. I think those were fortunate. Those were fortunate teachers, I think, because Mr. Bright is talking about $40. So the increase that they were demanding, there was an increase that they were demanding to up to 500, at least 500 USD.
They were not. They are not. Get that point right. They are not demanding for an increment. No, but they want their salary to go back where it was.
Yes, they are demanding. They are demanding for a pay
There's no
rise.
increment.
For
But
a
there
pay
was,
rise.
there was a decrement
I think
instead of
they
an
are actually
increment.
demanding for a compensation.
For a compensation. That is very
They want to be compensated for what they lost.
Yeah. They're demanding for an increase of to at least $500.
So which means this is really interesting because they have been taken from the position that they were at or in,
Yes.
down to a position which they never
But-
saw themselves at.
My point is this: they're demanding up to 500, at least $500. The counter offer from the government was a 20% increase from $100 with added benefits.
So which means if the government is to say you are earning $100 and you want a 10% increase, which means you're asking for a $20 increment from 100 to a 120.
To a 120.
But guys, wait, educate me something. If you were giving me $500 before, and then you cut my salary. Not necessarily that you cut my salary, but your inflation actually cut down my salary. And then you tried by all means to give all sort of names to say like, okay, we have put it into RTGS, into bonds, right? Now I'm not demanding that, please give me my salary as it was before. Am I demanding for a pay rise?
No.
No, you're not.
No, you're not.
I just want
You
I
just
want
been shortchanged.
Yeah,
I
you
just
just
want my
want an
money.
An
equivalent.
equivalent of what you had before.
Yeah.
This is the same thing like you introduce the RTGS and you say it's at par United States dollar. But then because I don't have the hard material US dollar, I'll give you 500 RTGS, which is equivalent to $500. Then that RTGS is hit by inflation. Then you still want to keep me on $500 RTGS. You want to leave me down there. Is it making sense?
I don't know.
You have shortchanged me.
Yeah,
You have
it's not
shortchanged
making
me
sense.
because
It's not
It
making
doesn't make
sense.
sense.
as the inflation rate was going up, you were supposed to go with me. You were supposed to look at this. I want to give you an analogy, guys. Falcon College used to pay $4,000 in United States dollars pre-Mnangagwa's government, right? The RTG came, whatever, foreign currency was banned and everything ceased. When this par rate was exceeded, Falcon College did not remain to say 4,000 RTGS, $4,000. No, they had to multiply according to what the current rate says. Right now, I was told that Falcon College is 500,000 RTGS, which would be equivalent to that 4,000. If, let's say, for example, it's the actual equivalent. So they moved with the time to say, okay, let's adjust whether we're going to add 100 zeros, we don't care, as long as it's going to be equivalent to 4,000 in US dollars. So that's what the teacher is trying to say.
Yeah.
That move with me. Don't leave me here and say, remain with your 500 TGS. Because if you leave me with 500 TGS, the rate will keep on shooting and shooting. Then, which means you have shortchanged me, you have robbed me.
Because if
So
you
actually,